Why, hello, lovelies. It's Tracy. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. And we have a new group. So, this is a Japanese group called JO1. And it has been a group that I've seen little bits about here and there, but I just have never followed through on clicking those videos. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I've been always wanting to just wait so I don't spoil myself in terms of watching something with you lovelies, because I have heard quite a lot of people talk about them. I have always loved Japanese J-rock and J-pop and all that sort of stuff as well. So it has been on my list, but like a lot of things, it's just really hard for me to actually get through that list. So this was a request from Kat. Thank you so much for your super mega marvelous lovely request, and I'm very excited to get to learn about them and to listen to their songs. So again, because it's a group I've never heard before, I don't know any of the guys, so please leave any information down in the comments because I love to read them and I love to get to know new groups. Yeah, so any information, please let me know. Also, in case I look different, it's because I do. I dyed my hair. I had to say goodbye to the blonde because where I am right now in my life, having to upkeep hair is something that is very low on my priority list right now. And I just felt like as my regrowth kept getting bigger and bigger, it was just being more of a, I don't know, just something that I didn't quite like the look of and didn't think that it quite represented me when I was at work or just stuff like that. So I thought I would just dye it back. Actually, it's darker than what my natural color is at the moment because I actually really like dark hair on me, like really dark hair, and this is actually darker than my natural hair color. But I only used a demi, so it ends up lightening over time anyway. So yeah, so that's something a bit new. I was really sad to say goodbye to my blonde because it did take a few bleaches to get it that level because of past dye, and it was great while it lasted, but while I'm in this really sort of unsettled point in my life because there are so many things that need to be done and need to be prioritized, it's definitely come to that my hair is not one of those priorities, and is something that I don't really have the luxury to focus on too much. So I just dyed it back. I cut a little bit off to give myself a little bit of shape because since I had short hair, it's been growing out. So I was kind of going into a triangle head. So I tried to cut it myself. I am a certified hairdresser, but cutting hair yourself is always hard, especially at this length. But yeah, so I tried my best to give myself a little bit, tiny little bit of layers. But that's new with me and everyone else on Patreon who has been watching me this entire week, and I've been wearing the exact same shirt. It has been different days. I've just been wearing the same shirt because it's not dirty, so I'm gonna wear the same shirt. I've come far since I started my YouTube channel where I've had different outfits planned, and now I'm just like, it's the same shirt I've been wearing for 4 days in a row. But yeah, so if you like catching up and hanging out with me, please go check on out my Patreon because we have so much exclusive content over there, especially if you enjoy listening or watching content from 17, BTS, TXT, and Hypen. We are on our Hypen journey. There's going to be so much more coming, and I'm very excited to see where we go with that, as well as with the K-dramas we're watching at the moment. We're watching Shooting Stars, and I just started The Witch's Diner, which has been super fun. Both of the shows have just been incredible to watch, and it makes me so excited as well when I'm watching the K-dramas with you lovelies. So That's all down there. You can head on over. The link is in the description box. If not, just stick around here on YouTube. I'd love to have you a part of the lovely family. So don't forget to press the subscribe and the like button. And let's get into some new music. It's so exciting because I don't quite know the genre they're in, but because they're at a rock festival, I'm guessing they're more just J-rock style. But it's so difficult for me to find a anime opening that I dislike. And because they're usually more geared in a rock direction, I really doubt that I'm not going to like this. So I'm very excited. So yay. Oh my god. How many members are there? Also live vocals. Is there 10? You lovelies are really... Why does he look familiar? Ooh. Oh my god. Who is he? Because my eyes know what they like. How many members are there? Hello, sir. Oh my god. Excuse you. Oh my god. Like, I want to pause this to talk, but I can't bring myself to pause. Holy crap. Wait, sorry. Before you keep going, I need to stop because that was literally insane. Because Cat, I had no idea when you requested this video that I would fall this fast and this hard for the entire group, because not only are we listening to their songs, but because we're going right out the gate with a live festival performance, their vocals are insane. And from what I can hear, there is minimal if any vocal backtrack. So just their like raw vocals plus their dancing, like they're dancing and singing. And this has probably got to be one of the most vocally strong live performances I have ever seen, ever. You know, because not only as well, like this festival, whoever was in charge of the sound leveling, time and time again, and I know it's hard because it's a festival, so there's so many different artists, there are so many different settings for each particular artist to try to get things correct for every individual one, but they did it right. Like, we were able to actually fully appreciate every aspect audibly of this performance, like, you know, the instruments, the backing vocals, in terms of not backing track, like the backing vocals that are supporting the song, like, you know, the ooh, like those little bits that are in there, not like, you know what I mean. Yeah, those aspects, but also to just be so like captivated by their live vocals, because they were so good, and there's no question that they were singing live, because you can hear every time they would have deviated, you can hear, you know, everything that they're doing and how it's, you know, affecting their singing in a good way. I don't have enough money as it is with all the groups that we listen to. So I might be going to Japan in November this year with one of my best friends, and hopefully we might be blessed with a presence of theirs. But I'm just so, like, I feel like this is gonna start a rabbit hole. You know, we're gonna go on to a JO1, P1 Harmony, and Hypen like rabbit hole, which we already have done with Hypen basically, but like that's gonna start with all the other groups too. Okay, let's keep going. I've had a bit of a breather. Whew. Dude, why does he look so familiar? Him and the guy in the mesh shop. Why does he look familiar? Stop it. Hello. He gives me Hongjoong vibes and S-Cubes vibes, and he gives me Mingyu vibes. Hello. So I don't know your name. Sorry. They make it look effortless. I love his necklaces. They look like they're having so much fun. I love it. insane. Wait. Pause. Pause, pause, pause. That was not nearly enough. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me go back. I feel like we need to. Let me see if is there a music video for Trigger? Let me have a look. Okay, so I don't know how this works with J-pop, J groups. I don't know what genre they're in. But there's a performance video and we love that. So my Patreon lovelies and I will be watching that, and then I'll come back after we watch that. So if you're on Patreon with me, hello. I'm just preparing myself to have a meltdown because I think it's quite self-explanatory. So let's just go. Hello, everyone. We are back. That was insane. I was literally just saying that, like, it's crazy how in life there are so many incredible things and people and experiences that some of us will just never know and never come across. But when we do, it's amazing. So I really would love to know every information bits, or if there's a guide that you would suggest, because there's a lot to know, and don't know if I'm ready, because we have really escalated for me my rate of learning of new people and groups. So it's very overwhelming because there's so many talented humans on this planet, and I want to know all of them because they all need such huge recognition for their incredible abilities and talent and skills and everything like that. But yeah, there was something I was going to say. What was? Oh, I remember now. So with the festival performance from the guys, something that really struck me was just how infectiously happy the guys looked performing. Like, just seeing them perform made me happy because you can tell how much fun they're having and how, much they're really vibing off the energy from the crowd. And, it's always like, I don't know what percentage of fans were in the crowd that were there specifically for them, or how many people that were at the festival just happened to be there for their performance. It's always a bit iffy when it comes to festivals as to like who's a fan of who and who's just there because someone else they want is on that stage after. So they're just there. It's always hard to gauge with festivals, what fans are there. But you can just tell that the guys were just having so much fun, and it really showed through their performance just how charismatic they were. And the songs are like to the more hard, edgy beats. But the fact that they were still smiling and having fun and really just enjoying being on stage really was like super inspirational to watch, because I felt happy watching them and seeing them perform and everything like that. So, I had such a fun time watching them. But yeah, that was a whirlwind of a performance. That was crazy. I'm excited. I'm excited to venture deeper in JO1, and let me know if I'm pronouncing their name correctly. Is it JO1, J01? In Australia, we tend to say O for zero anyway, so it kind of is interchangeable for us, but let me know. Yeah, and I think this is my first J-pop maybe group. I have listened to J-rock before. I'm also a huge fan of Hyde. So, you know, I do dabble in Japanese music. So it's really exciting to get to add a boy group to that list. That was so cool. I can't wait to listen to more. I can't wait to add these songs to my Spotify. And it seems like they're quite performance video heavy on their songs, because when I was looking up the video for Trigger, it seems like they do have quite a lot of performances, which is really fun. Yeah, so Kat, thank you so much for requesting this, and thank you so much for being my super mega marvelous lovely, as well as Willow. You guys and everyone else on Patreon really helps me keep this channel going, so thank you so much for all your love and support. Your names are beside me. And yeah, like what a beginning to a deep dive into some new groups. They really just came out of the gate like just guns a-blazing, and I am so here for it. So thank you so much for being here. I love you all so, so much. If you'd like to join the lovely family, don't forget to press the subscribe button. We would love to have you, and the like, it really helps us out. Don't forget, if you want to, you know, check out the Trigger performance video, it is over on Patreon. And if you want more exclusive content, there's so much more over there, but please check it out first before you join. Make sure it's worth it for you and it's something that you're actually interested in. If not, just stick around here. We love to have fun here too. So yeah, there's so much that I have in mind to do, especially with more live streams and stuff. So I'm trying to figure out days and times, because most of my audience is in the US. So obviously being in Australia, that makes things hard because we're just opposite time zones. But yeah, we'll figure it out. But thank you so much for being here. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Love you, lovelies. Bye.